Okay kids, so in this video I want to teach you what is the factorial and how to use it. So the factorial um, is an expression that is often described as n factorial or x factorial, and the factorial is represented with the exclamation sign in mathematics, and that means that any number has to be multiplied by the previous one, and that multiplication by the previous one and the previous until you get to 1. So for example, if we have 5 factorial, that is equal to 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Okay, 5 times 4 is 20, 20 times 3 is 60, and 60 times 2 is 120, 120 times 1 is the same, 120. Okay, what if we have maybe 3 factorial? So 3 factorial is 3 times 2 times 1. 3 times 2 is 6, and 6 times 1 is 6. 3 factorial is 6. So with those two examples, I hope that the concept of the factorial is clear. If you think of it a little, you will understand that the bigger the number here is, the greater that the answer will become. So for example, if we want to do, let's see, 10 factorial, that will be 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 4, sorry, times 5. Let me do it right. Times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So let's do that in the calculator. We can do it one by one, so we could write, for example, 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. That will be this. Or in calculators we can have a factorial key usually, especially in the scientific calculators. So in this case is this one. Let's do it again. 10 factorial, which is this key. Look, we got the same result. Now, where is the factorial used? It is simple. It is used in situations when you have a set of things and you want to know in how many possible ways you can organize or order those elements. So for example, if I have a situation where I have 3, or not 3, maybe 6 kids, okay? I have maybe wheelchairs. Sorry, let me write it fine. Wheelchairs. I can also have a Gaetan. I can also have Samuel. I can also have Juan Pablo. I'm just going to write it like that. I can also have maybe Giovanni. And finally, I can also have Santiago. 6 people. So I want to know in how many ways I can order them. For example, this is one possibility. First Wilches, then Gaetan, then Samuel, then Juan Pablo, then Giovanni, then Santiago. But there are other possibilities, like for example, starting with Juan David, Gaetan, then Samuel, then Wilches, then Juan Pablo, then Santiago, then Giovanni, or starting with Santiago, Giovanni, Juan Pablo, Gaetan, Samuel, Wilches. So if I want to know how many possibilities of ordering I have, I can just do factorial. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, no? 6 factorial. Let's do it in the calculator. One moment. Here. 6 factorial. 720. So I have 720 different ways of organizing these 6 people. And every single time that you want to know in how many ways you can order a set of things or people or whatever, you can use Factorial.